afternoon. This is Steve Lothridge, the Superintendent of the Maury County School System. I hope everyone's doing well as we've beginning to do the second half of our school year. Our first semester will be ending in a few days, and then our new semester, spring semester, will start on Monday. I know that we have begun something unprecedented here at Maury County School System. We are in the middle of our second week of hybrid, and I want to first thank everyone, all of the teachers, the principals, the lunchroom workers, bus drivers, everyone that has worked so hard this year in an unprecedented time to provide instruction and help and support for all of our students. And for you parents, I know that it has been a challenging year in very many different ways in dealing with some of our new instructional models. Yesterday, we met with all of our principals and our leadership team, and in providing the best interest for the students in our model going forward after this week, and chose to continue with the hybrid model. And I know that decision was not entered into very lightly. One of the concerns that I and a lot of us have was for those households where both parents still must report to work and are not working remotely. Child care is an issue there, and I fully understand that, and I know it can be trying. But looking at from a school system perspective, what we could do and to move each and every student forward, we felt like at this time with the pandemic at the place that it is within our community, it is getting some better, but at the end of right before Christmas, we had in excess of 600 people, either students and staff, that were quarantined. And what poses a problem for us is we have so many students who are going out in quarantine and following those quarantine guidelines issued by the CDC and our local health department that have been quarantined multiple times, sometimes 3 times, 4 times. And that poses an issue for parents, to provide child care for younger children in those instances. So we felt like in continuing our hybrid model for 3 more weeks until winter semester, we would be able to keep more people coming to school face to face and not have so many people out in quarantine, that we could make more progress in our instructional models. We could cover more content and seeing everyone at 2 times a week, and then having our distance model for everyone on Fridays. We know, for example, that just this week we've had 3 or 4 that have tested positive. At one particular school, a principal mentioned how they only had to quarantine 6 people because of those 3 individuals, whereas if everyone had been face-to-face, that would have been upwards of 30, 40, or even 50 people that might have gone to quarantine for 14 days. So looking at everything in perspective, we just felt like, given the levels of the pandemic still in our community, our hospitals are at maximum capacity and are really struggling. Our health departments are switching from testing to vaccinations. We felt like being able, by staying with the hybrid model for 3 more weeks, we could keep actually more people in school. We could provide more instruction and get further down the road in providing the essential content that we need to provide. We will certainly look at it, reevaluate it as we get closer to winter break. It's what we're going to do after winter break, and we will certainly publicize that and let everyone know. Our primary goal is to get everyone back to school in a face-to-face instruction model. However, by using the hybrid model, given the current state we're at, we felt like that would get the most people back on a consistent basis and keep them in school. Our goal is to not get everyone back. Our goal is to, when we come back, to stay in school and to stay back. So I just want to thank everyone who has worked so diligently to keep our school system going in these unprecedented times. I know that we have a lot of instances out there where some people are struggling, parents are struggling, and providing help. We will be pushing out next week some additional resources and availabilities to be more accessible, because we want to be accessible here at the Maury County School System, at each school, to be able to help your students, to help all of our students, to help you parents, help your children as they work through their various modules and projects at home. But I just want to thank again everyone who has worked so diligently and so hard, and we will be pushing out next week some additional resources in ways that we can provide additional support and help. So thank you again. Thank everyone for all of your hard work. And again, Steve Lothridge, the Maury County School Superintendent, coming to you live here from Maury on the Mic, as was named by Coker Elementary School. So a big shout out to Coker. So thank you and have a good day.